Hello, hello, hi, River. Hi, how is everybody? I hope we are all doing amazingly wonderful on this gorgeous, gorgeous Saturday. If you are tuning in live, make sure you pop on and say good afternoon. Love to hear from you. Love to hear what you're doing for this wonderful day. I have an exciting thing happening after Hello High River. I haven't seen my friend Nathan for way too long because he moved to Toronto. And so we get to go and visit him. So he'll get to see how big the kids have gotten if they're coming. I don't know yet. Uh, but yeah, pop on and tell me what is going on, what you are doing for this wonderful Saturday, because there's a few things happening in town. And for those of you who maybe haven't joined us before, my name's Amanda. It is right. I got it right this time. The right side. It's mirrored, so it's kind of awkward. Sometimes I don't know where I am. But my name's Amanda, and I'm here to support all the local businesses, organizations, or your events. So anything that's happening in town, you can always let me know about it. I'll tell you how to let me know about it a little bit later. But we've got some events that are actually happening right this minute. So if there's anything that you happen to know about that's coming up, definitely let's either get you on, get that person that you recommend to be on, to be a guest on the show, because as we all know, I love talking to people about their events. A couple weeks ago, we had Tracy Cuff come on and tell us about one of the upcoming events that the Foothills Fetal Alcohol Society is putting on. So I think we should get right to it. So, events that are happening right now, this minute in High River, because they started before this show started, is we have the fire hall grand opening. That's not happening now. Apparently, I thought it was this Saturday. Okay, that was a failure on my part because I just read the date, and apparently I had Mother's Day on the brain, and you'll see why in a minute. Okay, happening now. There we go. We have the rehung consignment sale, and the reason I'm sharing this is because Candace with Envious Events is a local business owner. So I know that the event is happening in Okotoks at the Best Western, because today is the 30th. It's not May 7th. It is it is April 30th. Oh my goodness. Oh, people are going to be laughing at me today. So there's a consignment sale. So if you are out and about and get to Okotoks between 11 and 4, you can go find yourself some great deals on some brand name clothes. Not just Candace, but I hear that there are tons of different, all sizes are represented. So which is amazing, actually, because that was one of my personal concerns, was that, that there's not going to be anything in my size if I happen to go, but turns out there is. So go check it out. And then what else do we have? Okay, so then we have upcoming events. Okay, because we have to let you know about what is coming up, because guess what? We know what next weekend is. It's Mother's Day. So we can't forget about that and what's happening, but that comes later. So one of our, I have to go out of order now, events coming up is the Fire Hall grand opening Saturday, May 7th. From 10 till 2. So go check that out. The new building, you can go get a tour and find out what it looks like on the inside now. Okay, now that I've gone out of order there, another thing happening today at the, hang on, it's not coming to me, the Heritage Inn. So Spitzy Bar and Grill's right there on the bottom. Spitzy Bar and Grill. We have Rockabilly the Rockabilly Cruise. So not only do we have the Rockabilly Shaker coming up, which we'll see about, Rockabilly is putting on this Rockabilly Cruise tonight. You can go get tickets at the door. So 6 p.m. doors open. Dance starts at 7:30. It should be a really, really great time. Who doesn't like 50s and 60s rock and roll and awesome 80s, sensational 70s? Who doesn't love that? So that's happening tonight. This is the Rockabilly Shaker that is happening. So Tracy Cuff came on with the Foothills Fetal Alcohol Society and told us about this great fundraiser that is happening May 7th from 8 p.m. till 1 a.m. So get out, enjoy, in person, party. So Hurricane Felix and the Manic Men, you can go take your phone right now. I'll pause for a minute. Or if you're watching this later, you can pause. Go ahead, scan the QR code to get tickets for this great event. We don't want, not that we don't want, we want there to be a lot of support for this great organization. So, and not only we want to save money. So that's, finances with flair. Save money on your party events. You can save $5 by not getting your tickets at the door. So that is happening again, May 7th, 8 p.m. Go check it out and have a great time with friends. Oh my goodness. Okay, another exciting thing. Now, you have to decide what it is that you want to do, but the Sunset Drive-In is coming back. Who doesn't love a good drive-in movie? So opening night is May 7th. All ages. Who doesn't love a good animation? But they're going to be playing Onward and Willow. So it goes toward the food rescue. So what I found out about these drive-in events is they are fundraisers as well. So we all love to support a great cause. So the food rescue is a great place to support for sure. So they support our community in amazing, amazing ways. Maybe one day they'll come on the show and tell us about all of the ways that they are out there. So again, that is happening 9:15. People are going to laugh at me all day today because I cannot speak. 9:15 p.m. is the start because we got to wait for it to get dark. And May 7th, there's always awesome things going on. They usually have a food truck out there. I don't know all of those details, so if I get it wrong, please tell me. But go and enjoy drive-in with the fam. So another fundraiser for the venue is coming up on May 14th at 2 p.m. You can get tickets one of two ways. If you like them in your hand immediately, go down to Design Bright, go chat with Sabrina and her team, and grab your tickets for Over the Moon. Or you can take your phone out. Again, if you're watching later or you need to rewatch this, pause. And my face will be like stuck like this. Anyway, pause and grab the QR code and grab your tickets online if that's the way you so choose to get your tickets. Again, that's happening May 14th at 2 p.m. Don't wait till last minute or you might not get tickets. Or unfortunately, what might happen is with what happened to Mamma Mia, unfortunately, the rest of the shows had to get canceled due to cast sickness. So make sure that you get your tickets early. I know this is a one-time event. It's not a couple weekend thing like Mamma Mia was, but definitely don't wait. Grab a friend and get to this great fundraiser. So we have, okay, so this event is a free event. So Dad Central, if anybody's ever heard about Dad Central, it was a long time before I found out about it, is they want dads to bring their kids. They don't have to cook. Dinner is provided. And it's in collaboration with Wild Rose Community Connections. And you can go Wednesday, May 18th from 5 to 8 at the High River Launch Port. So there will be dinner. Okay. You do, because there is going to be dinner, you do need to RSVP. If you can see the light writing at the bottom, RSVP to Dad Central at wildrosecc.com. Okay, Dad's Central at wildrosecc.com, or call that phone number at the bottom. So no rides on these hot air balloons, but you can go talk to a pilot, learn how they fly, learn how the pilot steers. I didn't think they did. I just thought they went with the wind. How the weather affects it, right? And what makes all the noise while flying, and where does everyone stand while flying, and how many, I wonder if you can ask, how many people can fit in an air balloon all at once? Like, can you like load it full with a bunch of adults and it'll still fly? I don't know. It's questions that some dad and their kids can go ask for me. But definitely a great event. So it is free for you to go. So if you're on a Wednesday night and you're like, I don't want to cook, grab your kids and have mom enjoy some quiet time and go enjoy learning about hot air balloons. So I know everyone loves to get out there and see the hot air balloons that come up in September with the international name escapes me, but the International Balloon Festival that happens every year here. So it also just makes the day happier to see balloons coming up first thing in the morning. I grabbed some pictures last year, so that was always fun. Okay, enough about that. Because there is a circus coming to the town at the end of May, and I know that we're talking about a couple weeks out, and normally I only talk about the next week's events, but I think that I'm going to start keeping the slides in there because, you know, someone may watch a show this week, some may not watch it the week after, and they've missed out on getting tickets. So this event, it's a weekend, so there's a couple of different performances. There's Saturday. This QR code takes you to Sunday, so you can go on the day that we're going. I don't think I've told my kids yet. We have a QR code, so go ahead, and if you're watching later or you're watching now, grab your phone. You can pause if it takes you a little bit more time, but grab tickets to the circus so that this event, I'm sure, is going to get sold out, because what family doesn't love to go to a circus? I've personally never been to a circus in person. I've always wanted to go. So anyway, great event to take your kids to. So they've got a family bundle that is available online only. And it's at the Recplex. So make sure that we get a bunch of people out to this event so they will come back. And it is a cross Canada show. I've been to their website, and then they're going to a bunch of different cities. So I can't wait to see, do they have lions? Do they have tigers? Will they have bears? Or is it just trapeze and that ribbon and, dirt bike jumping? Or what is it going to be like? I don't know. So it'll be exciting to find out. And again, that happens at the end of May, but get your tickets early. And okay, so this is why I had Mother's Day on my brain, because I was making this slide before the show today. And we can't forget Mother's Day is coming up, and we have to plan some things. We have to register. We have to, whatever your plans are. So don't forget that it is on May 8th. I will remind you again next week, because guess what? I'll be here on the 7th. But sometimes we can't always accommodate the day before for mom's events or what's happening. So these are some things that I was excited about looking into. Is the Fox's Den has a Mother's Day brunch, and it sounds amazing. I don't know whether they have spots left, but contact Ryan at the number at the bottom here. He can tell you whether there is available spots to get to that brunch for you and your fam. So the Fox's Den is a great restaurant here in town at the, for those of you who don't know, at the golf course. So if you're new watching this, it is at our golf course in the Northwest. Go check them out, follow them on Facebook. And something else that's really exciting is Sunday brunch is back at the Heritage Inn. Now, caveat to this slide. I tried to find out whether they were doing a Mother's Day event. I'm really unsure if they are. If it starts on this Sunday or next Sunday, not 100% sure, but that's okay. Go check them out for Sunday brunch at the Heritage Inn. So it was one of the spots that my fam liked to go and enjoy a buffet, right? Nothing to do on a Sunday morning before you really get going and finding what else is going on in High River on Sunday, because I can't wait for the music to start downtown in George Lane, bandstand that goes on during the summer months. So keep tuned in for details on all of that stuff. So we're excited about Sunday brunch. What else? Okay, so after brunch, okay, make sure you go to brunch early, and then you can enjoy on Mother's Day. Okay, so this is something that when I first moved here, there was nothing going on Sundays. Couldn't go out and enjoy a market or anything. So I'm so glad that there is a market. There's a lot more businesses that are starting to open on the weekends, being closed one day during the week, and sometimes they're closed Sunday, Monday, but at least there's one day on the weekend that you can go shop. So Sunday's market will be great. There's hand-picked vendors, okay, that go to this Sunday market. Now, last Sunday market that happened at the beginning of this month was at the Highwood Center. This market is happening at Shepherd Family Park. So the address is 1201 5th Street Southeast, okay, which is right across from the Marks and Canadian Tire. Right there, across from the new dog park, okay, if you've ever been there. So it'll be a great day to get out. Hopefully the weather will be so amazing, but it goes from 10 to 3 on Mother's Day. So if you want to take your mom out shopping, you want this to be a destination, invite your mom to come out to High River, do brunch, and then go check out a market. So we'll talk about that in a minute, but I wanted to show you. So last weekend we had the grand opening. Okay, I say we. The Sister Studio had their grand opening, and I went in and I checked it out because they have, I followed them on Facebook for their what they were doing before they opened their location. They've been around in the community for a long time. I'm sure a lot of you already know that, if you know who they are. So I had the pleasure of meeting Courtney and Megan. So there's going to be, Megan she started as a lash tech, I found out, and then she does tattoos in the back there too. So I'm excited to check out her portfolio there, because I think they're going to be creating a lot of different events. And I had a chat with Courtney, and she's like, yeah, we're gonna have, you know, like events happening here, and you know, different things going on, have someone come in. And then when I found out that her sister does, Megan does tattoos, I was like, oh, a tattoo party, because we've been going to a lot of different events, and I thought that that would be fun. Wine tasting, tattoos, I don't know. But while I was there, okay, I don't know whether you can see these. I snagged up these amazing, amazing earrings. I got 2 pairs, and they don't, okay, so I have a challenge sometimes. They irritate my ears, or earrings sometimes, but these do not. So they're great. They're amazing. Lots of different things. They've got rings, they've got necklaces, they've got Piper, I believe, doing bracelets, which is great to collaborate with young entrepreneurs. They've got so many other things. So they even do have some stuff that'll fit me, which was amazing for a small boutique store here in High River. So I'm excited there. They are located, I'll tell you about them. Located between the Noble Tree Roasters, coffee roasters, and it's on the other side. Anyway, it's right over by Rexall, How We Do, that whole street. Same street as the venue, actually. So that's exciting. And then you can like walk over to the park and take a walk in George Lane Park. Should be a good time. So go check them out. That is what I'm here to say. My train of thought, I was just trailing. I was like, such a nice day outside with the sunshine. Okay, so what else do we have? That's it for my slides. Okay, so I told you earlier I was going to let you know how to be on the show. So if you're a business service group hosting an event, whatever is going on, whatever you've got going on, if you just want to come on and just talk about your business, QR code right there. Sign up today to be on the show. I would absolutely, absolutely love to have a guest co-host to talk about, you know, maybe some of the businesses that you love in town. I am a terrible, I gotta tell you this, terrible shopper. Okay, because I wanted to get to, I'm gonna ruin this name. Another bath shop in town, right on McLeod Trail, right beside the Vintage Blue Jay, Salt Suds, and Sugar. This was an impromptu story, so my apologies. Anyway, so I tried to get there. They open at 10:30 in the morning. I found that out. But because I shop right after I finish my bus run, sometimes. So it's like 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning. So I wanted to stop in there because I heard they had shower steamers. I'm sorry, Andre, if you were going to, with My Time Bath and Body, if you are going to watch this, I'm cheating on you a little. And because they have shower steamers. So they come in on Tuesday, or they dry on Tuesday. And so that's when you can get them. So I tried to stop in there, but I was just too early. And so I'm gonna try again this week. But they've got a gorgeous, gorgeous store with so many different things. They actually have a space that you can go into at the back where you can create your own, like, whether it's they have bubble dust, so you create your own like salts, your own mixture with your own, you know, your favorite essential oils, your favorite smells. They have some flowers, so it's really, really great if you want to create something for Mother's Day that says, hey, guess what, I made this. They can help you. So again, that is right beside the Vintage Blue Jay. if you've seen down there, some people may not even know that the Vintage Blue Jay is open down there. That's where Courtney's Closet is now. And so right beside them, they have the Girls Next Door right between. And then they have, they've got a great sign, and I drive by it and I read it all the time. And I know it starts with salt, suds. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go right now, and I am going to find it, because this is ridiculous that I can't remember how it goes. Okay? Because I feel bad that I can't figure it out. Because they are such amazing. Here we go. Oh man. Okay, I got it all wrong. Got it all wrong. It is sugar, salt, and suds. Okay? Sugar, salt, and suds. They are okay. One other thing that I found out. Okay, they have satin pillowcases. So for those of you who have, look at like the frizz in my hair, curly hair, like I straighten my hair quite often, but I think some of you have seen me with curly hair. So if you have curly hair, you know that it's always recommended to have a silk pillowcase. So I think they have those there. Because I saw them in the back, and now I'm thinking that they are not silk, they're satin, but they're still amazing. Okay, so go check them out. It is Sugar, Salt, and Suds. Okay, now where you're gonna find them, I'm gonna tell you. I'm not gonna tell you the address right here, but they have Mother's Day bundles. They've got even stuff for the men in your life. So they've got a little shelf for shaving and whatnot. So if you like handmade, locally made products, go check them out. Okay, so enough about that. But they are down. Nope, not enough about that. I talk about Keto Clash all of the time. They're in that same in the same area, so you can go check them all out at the same time. I wandered through the Vintage Blue Jay for the first time. Really interesting things. Really interesting. You can go into so many different spaces, and I remember it as the yoga studio. So you go in there and you're like, oh wow, I've never been on this side, so I've never been into that room, or but how they've set it out, you can find some great things over there. So and some other great local makers. So yeah, go check them out. Not sure if they're open on Sundays, but I know they're open on Saturdays. So okay, we'll continue on with how to be on the show. So if you want to be on the show, whether it's a guest co-host or a guest to tell us about your business, if you've been on before, that's okay, because I know in this last year, businesses can change. We have different things going on. We've added products or whatever it is. So come on again. Love to hear from you again. And maybe you've just started doing something totally different. Or you're still the same. It's okay. Come join me. We're on Facebook, so you're probably watching this on Facebook. Okay. Make sure you like us, follow us. You probably already are, but you can share us with more of your community. It doesn't even have to be people in High River, because as we found out last year, that by these going live and people tuning into them, they will actually come to High River to check out what we have going on. So it'll help our little town get going. I know there's a lot of people that come into town and, you know, they're looking around Maggie's Diner. Hubby stopped in at Evelyn's while we were, you know, walking around last weekend, and had a amazing, amazing sandwich. So that was nice to get there too. And yeah, so we can have, there's a lot of people, this was my whole point, a lot of people who are coming to town. They go to check out Maggie's Diner and realize that they can't go in there. So you can actually get, if you're crazy about Heartland, you can get Heartland stuff at Olive and Finch. They have a little section, over at Walker's, who I've realized I do not give enough credit to. Which they deserve because they have so many different things in there. I went a little crazy when I went in there, getting a essential oil necklace and a car clip. So my car smells really, really nice. Anyway, the whole point is there's a lot of people that do not live in High River that watch this and that will come to High River to check out the businesses that we have in town. So I know a friend of mine, Vishal, came to town with his kids because he was like, wow, there's a lot of different things happening in High River, especially in the summer months coming up. Everything's going to be opening. We're going to have a ton of different markets. So we want them to be supported. Right? So we got to know where they are. We want to know, and that's what I'm here for, right? I know there's a lot of different avenues to get this information, but some people just like to come on here and laugh at me because, one, I can't talk, two, I get things wrong, or three, they just saw it, wanted to come check it out, and so they did. Anyway, that was a little bit of a ramble. Share us with your friends. If you have already shared us with your friends, you can do it on YouTube too. I would really much appreciate it if you go on to YouTube and subscribe to the channel that this goes live to as well. It's the exact same broadcast as on Facebook, and it goes up live, so you can watch it live on YouTube. The comments are not the same interaction, but we all know that we have people in our lives that are not on Facebook. They don't like Facebook, or they avoid Facebook because we go down that rabbit hole. I am guilty of doing that. I get distracted by notifications, and then you click this and you click there, and you're like, oh, I didn't know that. And then it can just be a lot. So if you don't like to go down the Facebook rabbit hole, you can watch us on YouTube. If you just want to watch and you don't want to interact, that's totally okay, because I know that there are probably a lot of people right now that are enjoying this gorgeous day like I am going to go do, and they are out and about at events that are happening in town, or hanging out with their friends, going for a lunch with a group. We talked about, Evelyn's, we got a lot of different places to eat. We've got a lot of patios. We've got Keto Clash. We've got the dining car at High River. We've got so many different things, right? So and shopping for Mother's Day, that people might be out and about. But if you have kids in any kind of sports, I don't know if they've started yet, but I know that Saturdays are going to be a really tough day. So I understand that you're not on live. Totally no problems. But what I've noticed is there are a lot of people that, after their busy day, when they have some downtime, they come and watch this. So, whether it's, they may not be watching it live, they're watching it later. You can always still comment if you're on Facebook. Let us know that you've watched it. But share the YouTube, subscribe to it with your friends who may not be on Facebook. So that was a really long-winded way to say subscribe now to YouTube. Anyway, that's me, and this is what I strive to do. So as we can see, anyone who doesn't know me, Finances with Flair, okay, the reason that a lot of people in town know me is because I am a bus driver. So I know I do talk a lot more about that, but um, I do talk finances too. So have had a lot of different conversations, and my goal is education. So anyone who has questions about anything financial, whether it's the plan, the start, I really do focus on the beginning fundamentals. So if you look like this woman and you have questions, feel free to connect with me to get answers. If you're watching this, you can just message me here. You can also, I'm going to put a banner up right now. You can email me right here, or anyone. I'm sure my phone number is plastered absolutely everywhere. Follow me on Facebook or Instagram. And you can find me at Finances with Flair, all one word, just like my email on Instagram. So anyway, with that being said, that is the end of the show today. So, if there's anything that I have forgotten that you know about, want to know about, so even if your questions are to do with Hello High River, you can email me at this email address. See, I'm backward. Finance with Flair. To just even tell me that you want to hear about something specific. Um, I can look into a lot of different things. So just let me know. If I don't know, I don't know what to talk about, and so I talk about the things I want to talk about. But if you have suggestions, let me know. I would love to hear them. And I don't think that there is anything else left for me to tell you for the day. Go enjoy the sunshine. Go enjoy whatever you happen to be doing today. Enjoy the time with your family. Enjoy getting things done, maybe. I'm going to go enjoy meeting up and catching up with a wonderful friend of mine. So thank you. Thank you so much for tuning in. This way, I've got more room over here. This is okay. See, totally backward. Love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. We will be back here again Saturday, the day before Mother's Day, Saturday, May 7th, to tell you more about what we find out, what's going on. But tune in, join us, and we'll have a great time next week too. So see you next week, and have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Bye.